Can you tell they're ready at Coors for a series sweep? It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series featuring the Arizona Diamondbacks, who look to stay alive, and the Colorado Rockies, who continue to roll on an historic September and October run for the Rockies tonight. It's Franklin Morales. He's 3-2, up from Double-A, guys. And where would the Rockies be without his contributions in regular season play?
Morales was real good down the stretch for the Rockies. Not so good in the division series against the Phillies, but
big breaking ball is hammered into left field, and Chris Young leads off with a single. So we'll see if what the guys in the studio show were talking about comes to pass here. Arizona again has a leadoff man on, and a chance now for Bob Melvin to force. Young a good lead, full count, running. Swing, fly ball, left field, playable for Holiday on the warning track. Young back to first. Well hit ball, but one out.
They just haven't been able to get him on track so far.
Young might be picked off. Morales runs right at it.
Pitching to the 3-hitter with nobody on and 2 outs.
Little dribbler back to the mound. Morales has it. Inning over. Here come the Rockies. Bottom of a scoreless first at Coors Field. First LCS game started by 2 rookie pitchers in history. Owings 8-8 this year. As good as he has been on the mound, he's even better at the plate.
You know, maybe he's getting a better look at the ball, but I always felt like the more pitches you saw, the better you're going to be.
Into right field, but playable for Upton. He had him defended perfectly, and Taveras flies out. And there's one man down. In the air to center field. Young broke in, now has to backpedal. 2 men down.
I think we've seen early in this game tonight, the ball's carrying.
Into center field. So Holiday muscles a single up the middle, and that brings up Todd Helton.
And he'll try to turn him.
Golfed into right field. That's a hit. 2 on, 2 out for the Rockies. Another 2-strike hit. Owings will make his 24th. And it's hit in center field. Young, though, will have a play. And the inning is over. 2 hits and nothing else in a scoreless first in Game 4 in Denver. And Todd Helton will make that play unassisted. 1 man down as we welcome our colleague Craig Sager. Good evening, Craig. Two out. First strikeout for Morales tonight.
That's the pitch to. And so sometimes you're going to have to hit the pitcher's pitch in that situation in order to do some damage.
Lined fair and into the left field corner. Snyder smoked that ball, and he's on his way to second with a 2-out double. So his 3rd hit of this LCS. That went over his head and behind his back. Was it a wild pitch, or did it hit him, or was it ball 4? Let's see. Snyder's on his way to 3rd. And will they rule that a hit by pitch?
That ball hit Justin Upton in the back, and that's.
Broken bat roller towards second. That's who he's got. Inning over. 1 hit, 2 left. Middle of the second inning, scoreless.
Really in both series.
To first, where Connor Jackson has no trouble. And there's out number 1. And beat out Clint Barmas in spring training. And Owings has his first strikeout tonight. And Yorvit Torrealba the hero last night. Here's how Arizona pitched him. Payoff pitch, hit high in the air to right, but playable for Upton. And Micah Owings sets him down in order in the second. He'll take matters into his own hands in the third, scoreless in Game 4.
12 hits in his last 21 at bats. 3 homers, 10 RBIs.
Ground ball deep short. Tulowitzki backhand leap. Throw! Not in time. Infield hit for Owings. So here's Young. He singled his first time up. And he lines. Caught again. Throw back. Safe. This defense is unbelievable, folks. 1 on, 1 out.
Chris Young had a good at bat thus far.
In the air, shallow right, playable for Hop. 2 out. Ball 4, 2 on, 2 out. So the first walk for Morales, chases Micah Owings over to second base, and here is Connor Jackson, who rolled out.
Being willing to go the other way sometimes works to your favor because they know you're pulling the ball.
Center field, base hit. Here comes Owings around third. The Taveras throw is off target, and the Diamondbacks finally come through with a 2-out run scoring hit. Connor Jackson with a single to center chases home Owings, and it's 1-0 Diamondbacks in the third. Off Game 2. High pop. Center field playable. Taveras coming on. Inning over. But Micah Owings leads off with an infield hit. Connor Jackson drives him home with a 2-out single.
With that leadoff single, came around to score on the base hit, and now needs to put some zeros on the board to give his team a chance.
Ground ball to short. Drew takes care of the opposing pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's also something Mike Owings could use after running the bases in the top half of this inning. He could use an easy bottom half of the third. Change up inside the bag, fair down the right field line. Upton had it played beautifully. So Taveras an opposite field single with 1 out, and he's a threat to go. Swing and a miss, a slider in the dirt. And Owings has his second strikeout in this game. Matsui can't move Taveras along. And Matt Holliday is coming up. And he gets hit by a pitch. So those are even. And 2 are on for Helton with 2 outs.
Well, you mentioned the game that Micah Owings pitched an instructional ball and drilled Willie Taveras twice in that game. He hit 14 batters during the regular season.
Popped up. And Helton struggles with runners in scoring position continue. He and Holliday now 0 for 8 in the NLCS with men at second and third. And Micah Owings nursing a 1-run lead heading to inning number 4. 1 ball, 2 strikes. In the air to center field, but Willie Taveras had him played perfectly. And there is 1 man out. We check in with Colorado skipper Clint Hurdle.
So we're just pulling for him. Hopefully you just go out there and make some pitches and stay away from the barrel.
All right, Clint, thank you very much. Upton drives that ball right center field deep. That'll one-hop the fence. And Upton on his way to second with a 1-out double. So Morales couldn't stay away from the barrel that time, and Upton hit it a long way the other way. Nice revenge for being hit by a pitch his last time up.
More than you do Cirillo because Owings guys has the ability to hit the ball out of the ballpark.
Popped up. Shallow left center field. Can anybody catch up to that? The answer is yes. Taveras there. 2 out. And Owings up again. High fastball. Inning over. Upton's double wasted in the fourth inning of a 1-0 game at raucous Coors Field in Denver. Line to second. One man down. It's the Micah Owings show so far at the plate and on the mound as we check in with Arizona skipper Bob Melvin. Again, talking about misconceptions about Colorado. They have not exactly crushed the baseball in this series. As a 4-pitch walk has a man aboard as we check in with Craig Sager. Craig. He's going. Pitch inside, 2 on, 1 out. Torriello's up. Back-to-back walks in the fourth inning. Little squibber. Owings diving stop, looks to second, throws to first, 2 out. And he might have knocked the wind out of himself. 1-2 pitch, fisted toward left, trouble if it's fair, it's fair. And 2 are going to score. Smith on his way to second with a pinch hit double. And the Rockies are in front. 2-1 your score. If not, there'll be a long layoff for the Rockies. Fisted toward first. Jackson hurts it. And all hands are safe.
But Matsui's been late on his fastball all night.
Into center field. It's 3-1. Tavares stops at second. 12 runs with 2 outs in the series, and the Rockies have a 2-run lead. Swing, fly ball, center field deep. Young to the wall.
I think another factor also in winning 20 out of 21 ball games, they had 11 different players driving the game-winning run. Really let some shaft out on that last swing, fouled it off.
And he's aboard with a walk. Third walk of the inning for the Diamondbacks. First for Cruz. Atkins went around that time, and that'll retire the side. A 6-run inning for the Rockies. 3 walks, a critical error, but Van Holiday unloads. A shot to straightaway center field, and the Rockies. And as good guys as the Colorado bullpen has been, struck him out with a high fastball. 1 down. Again, that pitch has been so tantalizing for these young Arizona hitters, and
Fuentes and Corpus to finish the ball game. You feel pretty good about your chances.
Driven to right field. Hop on the run. Sliding catch. Drew's 0 for 3. Inning over. 6-1 Colorado, middle of the 5th. Only 2 of those runs were earned. And that's another theme that has been a big difference between these 2 clubs in this series. As Cruz takes care of Hop. The Diamondbacks have given Colorado 6 unearned runs in this series. And if Colorado hangs on here tonight, they'll await the finish of that Cleveland-Boston series, which has the Indians in front 2-1. Cirillo backpedals. Upton calls him off. 2 out. Which is 6-1 with 2 outs in the 5th. And the inning is over. Cruz has his 3rd strikeout. Torrealba, I beg your pardon, retired. And we head to the 6th inning.
2-out single.
Little squibber to the right side.
Yeah, Burgess there.
And a year ago at this time, the man in the batter's box, Mark Reynolds, was playing in the Arizona Fall League. Here he is in the big leagues in postseason play. He wraps to short. Tulowitzki, look out. 2 men are out in the 6th inning as we come to you from Denver, Colorado and Coors Field. Hit high in the air by Snyder. Holiday will come in. And Herges has retired 6 men in a row. Middle of the 6th inning at Coors Field. It's 6-1 Rockies. As Baker down on strikes, Cruz has come in throwing some heat. That's 4 punch-outs for him in tonight's game. Could have made in the entire National League playoff picture. As a breaking ball. Takes care of Taveras. He has struck out 5 men, has Juan Cruz. 2 outs, bases empty.
It's going all the way back to Tucson in spring training and carried it right through the regular season.
Swing and a miss. Juan Cruz strikes out the side and ends inning number 6. Final 3 innings of this game, perhaps 6-1. Colorado in front. Reaches into the glove for the ball, then brings it out and then delivers homeward.
Veteran pitchers, he'll toy with different things mechanically and find something that feels good, allows him to get that arm in a good position.
Tapper right back to the mound. Upton is retired. 1 man down in the 7th inning.
Some of these young players to get some veteran pitching if that's where they feel they need to improve themselves. And I think the Diamondbacks are going to be a force to be reckoned with for a while.
Cirillo rolls out. 2 outs, 7th inning. Let's not forget, just a couple of years ago, back to the mound. Callaspo can run, and Hawkins overran the baseball. So Callaspo aboard. Toward third. Atkins. Hutton gets it out. 7th inning stretch time in Denver. Rockies in command of Game 4 at home. As he takes aim at Brandon Lyon, who had a very good year.
I think they can. I mean, they haven't really exploded yet in this series. But, you know, offensively, you got, you know, guys who put some big numbers on the board. Holiday, Hobb, Helton, Tulowitzki.
Once quarterback by that man, John Elway. They're talking about the Rockies. As Helton down on strikes. That's 8 strikeouts, by the way, out of the Arizona bullpen in relief tonight.
And granted, the Diamondbacks pitchers that have come in here, Juan Cruz and Brandon Lyon, have thrown the ball.
And Garrett Atkins up. Ground ball to short on the first pitch. Drew gobbles that up. We head to the 8th inning. Temperature dropping. But emotion sky high in Denver. Rockies up 6-1. For Drew, Burns, and Jackson. Line drive left field. And that's the first Arizona hit since inning number 4. And a just reward for Drew, who's had a very good series and a very good offensive game tonight. So Eric Burns, the hitter. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Fuentes, remember, was the closer. Struggled during a 1-9 road trip for the Rockies. Another pop-up from Burns. That sums up his offensive series. 1 out.
About a month ago, The Rockies are 6.5 out of the wild card. I mean, there were people talking about him losing his job.
Jackson spanks a single into center. Good base running by Drew. He'll go first to third. And Arizona trying to come back now in this 8th inning. First and third, one out. They're trying to make something happen in this 8th. And Reynolds chases that high fastball. 2 out. He's 0 for 4. Drilled down the left field line. That ball's got a chance. That ball is fair. It's a home run. A 3-run home run for Snyder. And that quiets the crowd. And all of a sudden, we've got a game.
You got it, coach.
It's a 6-4 score. And that's why during these last couple of innings we have used the qualifier if, especially here at Coors Field. Fly ball left center field. That's well hit. Taveras can't get that. That's going to roll to the fence. Upton around second. He's going to go to third. Relay throw is not in time. A triple with 2 outs. And the tying run will come to the plate in inning number 8. He did blow a save in game 2. Arizona in this 8th inning. Got him swinging. Corpus takes care of Clark. Arizona gets 3 in the 8th inning. They leave Upton 90 feet away. 6-4 Rockies. Bottom of the 8th. For his 2nd inning, Brad Hawk greets him. 0 for 2 with a walk. And a run scored. And a comebacker to the mound. 1 away. 1 defensive change for Arizona in this 8th inning. Breaking ball struck him out, and Tulowitzki knew it. 2 men are out. Fly ball right field, but no carry to it. Upton is under. He's got it. And to the 9th inning we go. The Rockies need 3 outs. The Diamondbacks need 2 to tie after 8 in game 4. Will bat for Lyon here in the 9th. Broken bat, grounder to Helton. Fair down the left field line. Another broken bat. Young around first on his way to second, and we've got action in the 9th inning. Popped him up on a 3-0 pitch. They let him swing. Matsui. 2 out. Check swing roller. Tulowitzki. Colorado's the National League champion.